to the channel. Today we're heading straight into the heart of one of the most peaceful and historically rich cities in the world, Al Madinah Munawwara, the city of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Now, most people know Medina for its spiritual significance. Masjid Nabawi, the calm atmosphere, the deep rooted Islamic history. But what about life in modern Medina today? Like, what are the houses like? How much does it really cost to live there? And what it's like to wake up with the call to prayer echoing through its beautiful city. Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today: the history, the homes, the modern lifestyle, and yes, shawarma. If you don't know what shawarma is, you got to get here to find out. So, before we get into marble floored villas and smart apartments, let's roll back time just a little. Before high rises and road signs, Medina's homes were built very differently. Imagine narrow alleys lined with houses made from dark basalt stone and mud bricks, the same volcanic rock you'll see on the outskirts of the city. These homes were engineered for desert life. Thick walls kept the heat out during the day, and once at night, the cool breeze would sweep through the lattice wooden windows called mashrabiyas. These weren't just pretty screens, they were clever designs that allowed light and air to pass through while maintaining privacy. Honestly, Medina was eco friendly long before it was trendy. You'll step inside and be greeted by high ceilings, courtyards, and ventilation, and cool interiors even in the middle of a 40-degree Celsius day. Families would often live in multi generational setups: grandparents, parents, and kids all under one roof, sharing meals in the open air courtyard. Fast forward to today, and Medina has completely transformed without losing its soul. Now you have entire neighborhoods filled with modern villas, sleek apartments, and new residential communities that blend comfort, technology, and Saudi hospitality. Areas like Al Azazia, Al Kiblatain, and Al Hamra have become hotspots for families looking for quiet, spacious homes. Meanwhile, expats often prefer apartments near the central districts, close to restaurants, shops, and cultural landmarks. New villas in Medina are built using reinforced concrete with heat resistant materials, super important in Saudi weather. You'll often find white or beige exteriors to reflect sunlight, large windows for ventilation, and don't be surprised to see rooftop lounges or majlises, which is guest rooms, designed for the classic Arabian touches. Inside, it's a vibe. There's marble floors, open plan kitchens, LED lights, and even built in smart home systems in many newer buildings. Some homes have full solar panels, which is now part of Saudi's push forward for renewable energy. So, if you're thinking, what's the difference between living in a Medina apartment and in a villa? Let me break it down for you. Apartments here are usually modern and compact, perfect for singles or small families. You can find furnished one bedroom apartments starting around 2,000 to 3,500 Saudi riyals per month, roughly around 530 to 900 USD. The upside in convenience: many are close to cafes, gyms, masajid, bus stops. Plus, maintenance is often handled by the building management. Villas, on the other hand, are all about space. You'll often get multiple floors, a full courtyard, and that classic Arabian majlis, a big living room for guests. Rent for a nice villa can range from 60,000 to 120,000 Saudi riyals per year, depending on the size and area. If you're buying, prices vary a ton, from around 1 million Saudi riyals for smaller homes to 4 million plus for bigger properties. Villas are ideal for big families and those who love entertaining. And honestly, with how families orient themselves in Saudi Arabia, that's a huge draw. Medina living is slow in the best way. Mornings start early, often with the salah. Then life flows gently from there. Coffee shops buzzing, kids in school, the streets calm and neat until you get on the highway where it's crazy. The city is safe, well kept, and super family friendly. No chaotic rush, no honking madness, except on the highway. So just quiet and respectful living in the city itself. And thanks to Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 plan, Medina's infrastructure is constantly improving. You'll see new residential zones, better public transportation, and tons of service expanding every year. The city also is getting newer greenery. There are new parks and walkable spaces coming up all over. Families hang out in King Fahad Park or along the new Corniche area. It's part of this broader area that Saudi Arabia's life isn't just about skyscrapers. It's about wellness, culture, and connection. So overall, Medina is way more affordable than Riyadh or Jeddah. You get a peaceful lifestyle, less traffic, and a city that still feels deeply historic, but with all the modern comforts. So we start our morning off with fresh bread or khubz and cheese and eggs, or dates and coffee, and not just any dates, but the ajwa dates, which are famously grown right here in Al Medina. For lunch, you have everything from traditional Saudi dishes like kebsa or mahdi to international cuisines popping up in new dining hubs. There are family restaurants, rooftop cafes, and plenty of buffet style places that cater to locals and visitors alike. And after a long day, grab a tea or a fresh juice and chill in one of the open air lounges. Medina's nights are unbeatable. Every day is beautiful, be it winter or summer. So, what makes Medina truly special isn't just the architecture or even the history, it's the people. Life here revolves around community. Neighbors greet each other warmly. Everyone says Assalamu alaikum. The masajid serve as gathering points, and hospitality is deeply woven into the culture. Walk into a local store and you'll be offered coffee immediately or tea before a sales pitch. Visit a friend and you'll probably leave 10 pounds heavier because they will keep giving you food. From all the food and dates they'll insist that you eat. Medina somehow balances modern progress with timeless peace. You can live in a smart home, drive an electric car, and still hear the same adhan, the call to prayer that echoes through the city for more than 1,000 years. So whether you're drawn to its spiritual depths, its calm lifestyle, or just daydreaming about sipping your morning coffee at the Prophet's Masjid, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, life in Medina is something else. It's a place where old world charm meets new modern day convenience, where you can move into a chic new apartment but still stroll through alleyways that whisper history. And honestly, it's one of the few cities where peace feels almost tangible. So if you enjoyed this light dive into Al Medina's lifestyle, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more city exploration, and comment below. And that'll be the end of my spiel. But please sit back still and enjoy a couple more minutes of other apartments that I wanted to show. Ma'as salama.